17 political parties and citizens were holding a rally on Wednesday. The protesters demand the Prime Minister and the government's resignation following the peace deal signed by Armenian, Azerbaijani, and Russian leaders to end the war in Artsakh. The truce, announced late on Monday night, calls for the deployment of almost 2,000 Russian peacekeepers to the conflict zone where Azerbaijan will receive significant territorial concessions from the Armenian government. The protesters have reached the government and parliament buildings chanting, "Nikol, leave." The participants of the rally were detained half an hour before the start of the event. The detainees were shouting that the Prime Minister is a traitor. A number of public and political figures have been detained as well. In particular, the police have detained Chair Garnik Isagulian of the National Security Party and Ruben Melikian, Legal Path NGO co-founder. A total of 129 citizens have been detained. However, as of 3:30 p.m., 41 of them have already been released. The Armenian parliament is scheduled to hold a special session for Armenia's Prime Minister's resignation at 8 p.m. on Wednesday. The meeting has been convened at the request of the Prosperous Armenia and Bright Armenia factions. Over 400 Russian peacekeepers from 15 separate peacekeeping brigades have already arrived at the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict zone. A total of 1,960 servicemen, 90 armored personnel carriers, and 380 vehicles and special equipment will be transported to deploy a peacekeeping force in the Karabakh conflict zone. In the meantime, the Russian Defense Ministry has provided RIA Novosti with a map for the peacekeepers' deployment. Some of the peacekeepers arrived will create 16 vantage grounds along the length of the line of contact and the Lachin corridor. Armenia's third president, Serge Sarkisyan, has been called to the National Security Service. However, his office reports that the National Security Service has postponed the summoning for an uncertain period. In the meantime, the National Security Service ex-chief Artur Vanetsyan has also been summoned. During Tuesday's rally, Vanetsyan mentioned that Pashinyan has led all the processes to failure. Commander of the 3rd Army Corps of the Armed Forces of Armenia, Grigory Khataturov, has reportedly submitted a letter for military discharge, 1:68 a.m. reported. President of Turkey Recep Tayyip Erdogan says he has hopes for the same fair peace in Syria as in Nagorno-Karabakh, RIA Novosti reported. Erdogan added that Turkey is ready for closer cooperation with Russia on the future of Syria.